Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. My name is Hannah. Welcome to a new studio vlog. This studio vlog is going to be a little bit more cozy. It's going to be a little less chit-chatty and just more of the process of me sculpting. I have quite a couple things that I'm going to be making today, so I thought it would be really fun to take you guys along with me. If you saw my last vlog, you would know that I mentioned my shop update that's happening at the end of this month. I actually have a set day for this. It's going to be the 26th of June at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So by the time you see this video, it'll be a week from when this video goes up, which is really exciting. So I'm going to do a quick rundown of all the products that will be listed and then what we're going to be working on today. First, oh my gosh. All of these worry stones are going to be listed. I showed these in the other video. They're also over on my TikTok. 2 mango fuwaris. I have 3 kiwi puddles. I love the way these turned out. And then 3 Lumi strawberries. So these are all going to be listed, and then this is really all that I've made so far for the shop update. So what we're going to be focusing on today are going to be the other things that need to be completed. I don't have them out right now, but we're going to be making my fairy keychains. Let me show you. I have my fairy keychains. These are all my characters as fairies. So I'm going to be making one of each of these. These are the prototypes. So we have Lumi, Puddles, and then these are the wings. And then we also have Fuwari. And the only difference I'm going to be adding is going to be a flower crown on the top. Just add a little bit more detail, but otherwise that's what these look like. So one of each of those are going to be listed. And then I'm going to be making some phone straps. I'm going to do a Fuwari lavender honey donut, and then I'm also going to be listing a mushroom cupcake. These are going to be phone straps. I just thought these would kind of fit the theme of like the fairy vibe. And then we're going to do some pond figures. I still have to prototype the specific one. I'm going to have a big pond, which is going to be this size. This is it compared to my hand. I don't know what else to compare this to. This is like a standard postcard size. So it's going to be decently big, and it's going to be more naturally shaped, and it's going to be a little bit different than my other ponds. I'm going to be listing this medium pond, which is a circular pond. And then I'm going to be making 2 tiny ponds. I kind of want to change up the style of this pond to be more individualized, so we might try that as well. But that's basically everything that we're going to be making. So I'm going to be sculpting all day today. It is currently 12:44 p.m. so we're going to get started. So enjoy my cozy montage of me getting all of my products prepped for my shop update.
There's nobody everything that was meant to be fated. I don't wanna be your friend. I just wanna be your babe. I don't wanna fade away. So I can't help but thinking until we're done. Dance now, if you want me. Let's start. There's nobody here. Look at how we are. Don't you think we are so perfect? We're in every way. I don't wanna feel everything that was meant to be fated. I don't wanna be your friend. I just wanna be your babe. I don't wanna fade away. So I can't help but thinking until we're done. So I just killed my darling. I just want to have this everything. I know I'm very possessive and very jealous, but I couldn't help it. Bye. Baby, 지금 우린 함께 할 수 있을까? Baby, 네 눈을 보면 알 수 있을까? 너도 내 맘과 같았으면 좋겠어. 네 조금 느린 발걸음이 나는 좋았어. Barefoot, barefoot. Take off your shoes and step in the bed. Barefoot, barefoot. 우린 같은 온도에 있어. 푸른 네 바닷속은 얼마나 깊을까? 바다 가고 싶을 때 내가 보고 싶을 때 또 네가 많이 아플 때 이 노래를 들어줘. 절대 추운 날은 없을 거야. Cause I'll be with you. 오늘도 좋은 꿈만 꿨으면 좋겠어 baby. Barefoot, barefoot. Take off your shoes and step in the bed. Barefoot, barefoot. 우린 같은 온도에 있어. 푸른 네 바닷속은 얼마나 깊을까?
It's currently, I think like 3:28 p.m. I'm taking a break. I'm eating some of my turtle chips. These are the chocolate churro flavor. So So far, I've pretty much almost finished the lake figures. I just need to make puddles and then add their faces. And then all I have to do after that is just do my keychains. My goal is to be done by about 5:30 so I can bake everything because I want to be able to glaze everything tonight. We'll see. But otherwise, that is the update for right now. Alright guys, this is the finished tray. I have the 2 large pond figures, the 3 small ones. I have the bigger figures that are going to go on the ponds, and then I have the little tiny ones for the smaller ponds. And then in the back I have my fairies. There's some dust on them, but I'm going to try and scrape that off once they've baked. And I'm going to bake them for 30 minutes at 255 because I'm using my big oven for these. And then after dinner, once they've cooled off, I'm going to glaze them later tonight. It's currently 6:03 p.m. so I've been working for roughly about 6 hours. So I'll catch you guys after I have dinner. Hey guys, I'm checking in. It is currently 8:30 p.m. I was checking my clay pieces that I've been letting cool. They're not fully baked. They're like in between being baked and still soft. So I have to pop them back in the oven. I'm going to do it for probably another 10-15 minutes at a higher temperature so they bake all the way through, which means glazing is going to have to happen tomorrow, which is what I was hoping wasn't going to have to happen. But unfortunately, I don't want to glaze them tonight because it's going to get too late. That's going to be the end of today. I will see you guys tomorrow for the glazing portion, which is going to probably take another 3 hours. This is actually going to be the most exciting part, specifically for the pond figures, because then everything gets to come together and I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon when I start glazing. Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Today is June 18th. It is currently 2:02 p.m. I'm going to start glazing the charms. I'll show you guys glazing the stuff. I'm going to show you guys how everything turned out. All turned out pretty good. The only issue is the wings on the fairies didn't burn, but they cooked a little too much, so the color is a little bit deeper than I would prefer them being, but that's not a big deal. I went ahead and glued all of the figures onto the pond so that way I can just glaze them. I think they look really cute, so let me go ahead and share them with you guys, and then we'll start the glazing process. Here we are. Please excuse the poor lighting. Currently I'm using my window light and it's just not as sufficient as it could be. So I have the 3 small pond figures. Dun, 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 dun. Look like that without glaze. I'm thinking that these would be cute as ring holders. I have one of each character. The large pond figures, I have the lily pads sitting in there. They're gonna be put in the water, but this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, I'm simply obsessed. I think they look so cute. And I have the other one. And then as for the keychains, these turned out really good as well. I just need to go through and clean up some of the lint that's on them. Otherwise, those are done too. So I'm gonna go ahead and prop you guys up and do some time-lapsey video recording of me glazing these and getting them ready, and then I'll do a final product reveal at the end.
Why are you being cruel when we could have all this in the drive-thru? Order my food. Let's stay up all night. Let's pretend we're alright. In the drive-thru, I'm in love with you. Now I know
guys, I have finally finished this batch of things. I'm going to show them to you guys really quickly. I'm actually very proud and very happy with the way these turned out. This video is kind of chaotic and all over the place because filming was a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. These types of studio vlogs are kind of difficult for me to film, primarily because I film on my phone. I feel like if I had a camera and or multiple cameras, it would make switching angles and showing different things a lot easier. So I'm sorry about the lack of good quality filming, but let me go ahead and share with you guys what I made. First, I'm gonna do the fairies because these are probably my favorites out of everything. I think they turned out so good. So first we have Puddles. I'm so sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to be in front of my blinds. And then he has the most gorgeous blue glitter wings. I think they turned out so pretty. And then we have Fuwari, and then gorgeous yellow wings, and they're kind of textured, which is fun. His wings are a little off-centered, but I think he looks super. And then lastly we have Lumi, and she has pink wings. I think her wings are the prettiest. They just look so cool. So these are going to be keychains. I'm in love with the way these turned out. I love them so much. And then I have 3 small ponds. These I'm thinking would be really good used to put your rings on. So we have Lumi. She looks really stubby, but she's inside the water. And then we have Puddles. And then we have Fuwari. Let me go grab a couple rings so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, back with my rings. I went ahead and put them on each. So we have Fuwari, and then Puddles. Lumi's head is a little weird, but it still works. So I think this would be really cute for ring holders, but those are the 3 small ponds. And then probably one of my favorite things are the 2 large ponds. I am obsessed with the way these turned out. I think they look so cool. Let me show you guys them up close. So here she is. This is what the base looks like. And then we have water detailing. I added glitter at the bottom. There's some rocks that are sticking out. A rock over here. Then we have Miss Lumi. I'm gonna do the Beauty Guru hand. And then Puddles is sitting in the water. And then over here we have Fuwari, and he's laying down and he has mushrooms next to him. And this can be used to hold jewelry, rings, you can put necklaces. I have a singular earring, put your earrings, or you can just use it as a cute little display piece. But I love the way everything turned out. I think they look so super cool. So yeah, those are everything that I have completed making for my shop update that's happening next Friday. So when you see this video, it'll be a week from when this video goes live, including the batch of worry stones that I also made. These are also going to be listed too. So thank you guys so much for tagging along with me on this little sculpting day. I hope you guys enjoyed this cozy video. And yeah, as always, all of my social media is linked down below, as well as my Etsy and my small business TikTok and Instagram. And I will see you guys next time.